Happy night to everybody. Hello. It's good to be here. PJs and all. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you would know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. I like to know a little bit about you forefathers. I like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you would know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hiding in a hiding place where no one ever goes. The pantry with the cupcakes. It's a little secret, just the Robinson's affair. Most of all, you've got to hide it from kids. Cuckoo-cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you would know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you've got to choose. Any way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone? Joe Tomascio, our nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Woo, woo, woo. God would say, Mrs. Robinson, Jolton Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone, babe. The thrill is gone away. You know you done me wrong, babe. You're gonna be sorry someday. The thrill is gone. It's gone away from me. The thrill is gone, babe. It's gone away for good from me. Although I still live on, so lonely I will be. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. The thrill is gone, babe. It's gone away for good. Someday I know I'll be open, baby, like you know a good man should. You know I'm free, free now, baby. I'm free from your spell. Oh, I'm free, free, free now. I'm free from your spell. And now it's all over. All I can do is wish you well. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about a half past dead. Just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed. He just grinned and shook my hand, and no was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Well, I picked up my bag, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. I take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. I take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there's nothing that you can't say. It's just old Luke, Luke's waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? Said, do me a favor, son, won't you keep Anna Lee company? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me and he caught me in the fall. He said, I will fix your rags if you'll take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being up with me. I was feeling a little awake. My wife and I breezed through the wonderful show Shrinking tonight, and she was like, gotta head to bed. So I thought, I'm going to stay up and play some music and see if any of my friends will join me or be on here with me. So it's nice to see people here. Hello, hello. If anybody's jamming with me out there, let me know and I'll give you a solo spot in the middle of a song, and I'll just sit back and comp chords while you play. Also, the other thing I noticed, I often just pick random backgrounds, green screen videos, and this one is pretty intense. I didn't know how intense it was going to be, so if it is too intense for anybody, let me know. I can certainly try to find something else or slow it down or something. Oh, deep water, black and cold, like the nights I stand with arms wide open. I've run the twisted line. I'm a stranger in the eyes of Maker. I totally agree with that, Eric. I'm the same way, man. See for the fog in my eyes. I could not feel for the fear in my life. From across the great divide, in the distance I saw a light, a John Baptist walking to me with the Maker. My body is been broken. My long and dangerously, I can work the fields of Abraham and turn my head away. I'm not a stranger in the hands of the Maker. John, have you seen the homeless daughters standing there with broken wings? I have seen the flaming sword there over east of Eden, burning in the eyes, burning in the eyes, burning in the eyes of the Maker. Oh man, while I was playing that song, I was reading the chat over here on YouTube. And if you're listening in, I think tonight I'm only on YouTube and Twitch. And I rarely get anybody over on Twitch. So I'm pretty much talking to just YouTube people tonight. But I was looking at the exchange on the chat. And anytime people talk about music and playing with musicians and all that, I just want to be in on the conversation too. I'm passionate about that. And I'm really passionate about, I totally relate, Dave, to the weakest link, that comment you made. You basically, Dave said, he's like the weakest link in a lot of the jam sessions, or the yam sessions, as Eric has said. It is one of the reasons why I quit music school, because I went to Belmont University in Nashville, and I went to some of these classes, and I came from a community college in Philadelphia before I went to Nashville. I was in a community college that had this really amazing, actually had a really awesome jazz program. But I was one of the best musicians, or one of the most, I guess I wouldn't say best, but advanced musicians in the school. And then I went out to Nashville, and I suddenly was like the worst of my class. And I was so intimidated by that, by being around all these musicians, that I just decided to quit, and I didn't go back. And also, music school at that point, and Nashville in particular, was so competitive musically that it just like stripped the joy out from me. So it took me years to realize, kind of as Eric was saying on here, it took me years to realize the joy of playing with people who might be more advanced than me, and I just love it now, because also, if I'm playing with musicians who are better than me and they're like rubbing it in my face, which I just don't come across those kind of people these days, I don't want to play with them anyway, because there's just no joy in that. But I love being around people, especially when I was in the jazz scene in Philly, away from the community college. I'd go out to like different jazz jam sessions, and I was awful compared to the people who were there. They'd like have me do a solo, and I just rely on scales. That's like the only thing I knew how to do. And there was all that. But I've been thinking a lot lately, and if any other, if any of the musicians out there or artists out there who are listening to this, what's that saying? You guys will be able to help me out, where it's like comparison. It's something using the word comparison, thief, and joy. It's so late right here, but basically the idea is like comparing ourselves is the thief of joy, I think is what they say. Comparison is the thief of joy, something like that. Anyway, and I really try to sort of like meditate in my life of getting away from comparisons, because it's so easy to just look around and just be like, oh man, this guy's so much better. He's like such a better acoustic player than me, or this person's such a better looper. This guy's the ultimate, all that kind of stuff. And that just steals joy from music. It's about me. There's this, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this story. I played a B.B. King song earlier, thanks to Dave, actually, who recommended me to learn that song. You may have heard this story, especially guitar players out there, but there was this real famous jam session, and I can't remember where, who, or when it was, but it was basically like a bunch of famous guitar players that were playing backstage, and they were all just jamming on like an E blues or something like that. And there's like all these guys in there that are just like flying around on the neck, and they're just, playing all these hot licks. And it gets to B.B. King, and he just plays one note and holds the note, and everybody's in awe. He just plays one note, and everybody's in awe. And I always remember that, because like so often when we play music, we are just like sitting there thinking, like, if you're anything like me, you might have the voice in the back of your head that's like, you're not good enough, and then somebody makes a critique of you, and it affirms everything that you've thought about yourself. But it's about being where we are, and just knowing that, like, sometimes the most beautiful sound is a kid going up to an instrument that he or she has never played and just like playing around on it, and there's just joy in that. So yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, right? Oh, that's amazing, Dave. I just read your comment. Everyone tonight was very supportive and helpful to me. Yeah, it was cool. And also, let me say this particularly to you, Dave, and I'm not trying to just point you out. Dude, you rock, man. I've watched your videos, and I can have a critical mind when I watch videos. And I've watched you play, man, and you got it, dude. It's really. You got something real special, man. And I just see the joy, the authenticity through your playing is the thing that stuck out to me, is just you're really authentic with playing. And I hope the DMB If Only song is going well. I'm excited to hear that at some point. Hint, hint. Okay, off of my my soapbox. Oh, is somebody here from Brazil? Sweet. Brazil, a country that I so badly want to visit. Man, we had friends who went to Brazil last year and said it was amazing. So I have definitely wanted to go and visit that. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, you learned If Only. So if you don't know what I'm talking about on here, and sorry, I'll get back to playing music. I know nobody came on here to hear me yap away. Dave asked me he asked me to learn this Dave Matthews song called If Only. And I was going to learn it because I like to honor requests, and like if it's a song, and I'm a big Dave fan. So, and I just thought to it, and I listened to the song and I was like, oh. I was like, Dave, you got to learn this, buddy. You should learn it. So that's cool. But I can't sing that high head voice thing towards the end of the verses. I know. Dave has a very interesting falsetto that only Dave can do. Papo Franks and Gil BV. Hello. I'm so sorry. My ability or inability to speak any other language is quite high, meaning I just can't speak other languages. But thank you for being on here, and luckily we have music being the language that connects us all. So that is great. All right. This is a goofy song by the band Fish. trying to live a life that's completely free. You're racing with the wind, you're flirting with death. So have a cup of coffee and catch your breath. Oh, 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 fee. You're trying to live a life that's completely free. You're racing with the wind, you're flirting with death. So have a cup of coffee and catch your breath.
We first met Millie in a bar in Peru. His heart was jumping like a kangaroo, like a beast in a cage in an old Dutch zoo. It was hopping and a thumping in wooden shoes. But Floyd was jealous and alone. He wanted Millie for his own, a desperate craving in his bones. Their love, he said, I will not condone. Then one day on a ship to Quebec, Floyd found Millie on a lover's track. He picked up a bottle and broke off the neck. It sliced through the air and he hit the deck.
Oh, oh, fee. You're trying to live a life that's completely free. You want to stay with Millie until you're dead, but you just got a bottle up inside your head. Oh, 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 fee. You're trying to live a life that's completely free. You want to stay with Millie until you're dead, but you just got a bottle up inside your head.
Millie turned and began to scream. Floyd said, you think you're pretty mean? And though she was as thin as a small green bean, she slammed him in the face with a nectarine. Floyd fell back over the edge of the ship till he hung from the rail by his fingertip. Said, Floyd, I'll make you lose your grip. With this tiny piece of paper I can make you slip. So Millie took that paper and did the deed, and Floyd hit the water with astonishing speed. And as the shark circled and began to feed, Millie knew her weasel was finally free.
Oh, oh, fee. You're trying to live a life that's completely free. Floyd is dead, he's nothing but a ripple, 'cause Millie took that paper and sliced him on the nipple. Oh, 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 fee. You're trying to live a life that's completely free. Floyd is dead, he's nothing but a ripple, 'cause Millie took that paper and sliced him on the nipple. As I always say, I love any song that ends with the word nipple. Gil BV or Gilv, thanks for subscribing, my friend. The translator is working great. Appreciate it. It's funny. None of my live streams or songs, for the most part, have ever gone viral, except this one video. That and I wouldn't even call it viral and compared to everything else, but it's gotten the most views. And I did years ago, 6 years ago, maybe. We were living in this townhouse in Seattle, Washington, and every time I started to try to make these videos, just to get some kind of viewers. I had 6 subscribers at the time or something like that. And so I was making all these videos. A lot of them were 90s music. I'm a big fan of 90s music. If you tune into my channel, you'd see that. And I put together this acoustic arrangement, looping arrangement of Bittersweet Symphony. And it's just one camera. It's not all these different angles or whatever. And I put it on. And it sat on my channel for years, until last year. And for some odd reason, it got seen by people who started passing it around. And but I noticed all the comments were in Spanish for the most part. And I was just like, that's so cool. That is so cool to me, just to have, maybe just like a section of our world be into this, mediocre bittersweet symphony song that I put together. So anyway, ever since then, just means so much to me. Okay, let's see. What are we doing timing-wise? Oh, we're right about an hour, which is kind of how long I wanted to go. It's funny. I came on here tonight. I didn't expect anybody to come on because it's being late at night, although I guess this is broadcast across the world in different time zones. I was just going to do jammy songs tonight. It was kind of my, I'm in my jams. It's late. I just thought I would do jammy songs, and then I kind of just veered off to a different direction for the night. But so I say that because my set list is all like jam band music. Let me see here. Let's see what would be good to do. Pajamming. Oh, can I steal that for a title next time I play late? I'm going to steal that. Lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Ooh, I just realized, this is, if you don't know it's Friend of the Devil, and I realized that I haven't played that song in a while, and I'm not even sure I'm doing it in the right key. So, abort mission, sorry. Your Tila short has 4.8. Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. No, I've been thinking a lot lately about views on YouTube, and just to make my intentions very clear, I just want to get to 1,000 viewers on YouTube, because then at that point you can kind of start monetizing things, and after that everything else is just cake. But I'm trying not to get into the back of my mind, like, how to get more views, because I just think that can take me away from being me. So I just put on a green screen suit and hope it works, I guess. All right, let's see. Okay, we'll end with this one. Here we go. Is that the way to go, Eric? Thanks, friend. All right, we can end on Tangerine. Sounds good. Rob Hollingsworth. If y'all don't get what that means, that was a song by String Incident, my favorite band of all time, and their keyboard player, who's phenomenal, is named Kyle Hollingsworth. So that's what that means. All right. I got a chance to meet Kyle. He's a great guy. All right. Okay, I'm going to end with this, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the comments. kiss her in a summer's day. I only find it slips away to gray. The hours, they bring me pain. Tangerine, tangerine, live in reflections from a dream. I was her love, she was my past queen, and now 1,000 years between. Thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do, and I do. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflections from a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Oh, the Queen is here. Hello, hello. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That reminded me, as I was playing that, I had totally, this doesn't surprise me at all because I'm very, very ADHD. But I think at one point I was going to learn Ramble On, which I should revisit that. So, yeah, I'll do that at some point. I'm always thinking of the hardest part about Zeppelin songs, to be honest with you, is so many of them are so hard to sing because Robert Plant had a octave of a 12-year-old girl in choir. and so it's really. And then if you switch the key, it kind of takes out the essence of the song because so many of those songs, like, you can only hear. That's only going to be an A minor. You know what I mean? Like, so some of the songs are just hard to switch keys. But I am always thinking about Zeppelin songs. Anyway, she was totally lurking. I hope I get to meet you guys, so all of you, but definitely Eric and Pasquina. I hope someday our paths cross. I just think the world of you guys. Oh, hello. Can I play Rock Tonic Juice Magic by Saves the Day? I don't know what that is. And also, it's so late that if I'm getting like spam, like Bart Simpson calling Moe's Tavern right now, and I'm not getting it, sorry. And then, hi, Every. So all these people are showing up, and I'm like ending. This makes me feel like I should keep playing. I've got a little bit more in me. I can keep playing a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't know Rock Tonic Juice Magic. That sounds like a wild, crazy ass song. Yes, I can play Pink Floyd. And Fleetwood Mac, yeah. Let me do this song and then I'll do a little bit more. I don't mind sometimes the images it shows. I can kiss you on my lips and see you in my clothes. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my life. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, I ran, now I run from you. This tainted love you give me, I give you all the boy good to give you. Take my tears, and that's not really all. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want any more from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray. But I'm sorry, I don't play that way. Once I ran to you, I ran, now I run from you. The tainted love you give me, I give you all the boy I could give you. Take my tears, and that's not really all. Don't touch me, please, I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you though you hurt me so. Now I'm going to pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, oh, tainted love, tainted love. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. Okay, I am very much fading, everybody. So, my friend who asked for Pink Floyd or Fleetwood Mac. I will play those tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because my live stream times are all over the place. So that will let you know. Make sure you have your notifications on. That'll let you know. And come back on tomorrow and remind me, and I'll play both some Pink Floyd and some Fleetwood Mac. But yeah, I too am going to pack my things and go to sleep. So thanks again, everybody. This was super fun. I'll see you all tomorrow.